Hey everyone, so I just wanted to get on here and give you some motivation or talk to you about going through your transitional season. Um, God put us in transitional seasons to develop us or to talk to us and prepare us for the next part that He has for us, which may be something greater. Often through transitional seasons, there's a lesson that we need to learn. With that being said, transitional seasons might not be the most favorable. You might be working at a job that you don't necessarily like, or have certain living conditions. It's just not all the way favorable what you desire. Sometimes God sets us back a while, and when we're uncomfortable is when He gets closer to us. We're more prone to lean in on Him. Also, I might be a little sweaty because it's like 95 degrees out in Houston. It is very humid, so if you see me over here sweating, don't mind, but the lighting is good outside. I just like being in the sun. So even though transitional seasons might not be our favorite, it's still important to show up and do the right thing, even though you don't necessarily feel like it. With that being said, make sure you instill good habits. Make sure you're praying still, and also being in a good mood, having a great attitude. Even though you might not like that job that you're working at, it's still very important to show up and do the right thing. So if you're going through a time where you might not like where you're at, it's still very important to show up with a great attitude, still carry yourself well, present yourself well. I know sometimes in downtimes when we're down, we might not care about our appearance as much, our energy is low. No, because this is a season that God is testing you as well, and it's building you and setting the foundation for what's to come next. So leading back to what I said about opportunities, when you're obedient, you never know what opportunity might present themselves, right? So let's just say you're at a job that you don't like. Instead of half doing it, you still show up on time, you get things done, do things the right way, right? Your boss might see this. He might give you a promotion, or it might lead to something else. A stranger might come in and see how hard you're working, and you can set up a GoFundMe or something. I don't know. But you get what I'm trying to say. It's very important. And God, He could bless you for doing and being obedient and still carrying things in a good way. And it's also important not to rush. Take time to meditate still, listen to God, ask Him, what's the lesson? Why am I in this season? He will show you what do you need to do. He will tell you in your spirit. You will know why you're in this and what you need to do to necessarily transition out of the season for the better. In mean words, just don't rush the process. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. And also keep in the back of your head that where you might be at in life is temporary. So don't ever get mixed up with you're stuck in life. Don't ever be too hard on yourself. If you're somewhere where you don't want to be, there's a lesson there, and God is trying to show you something, because it's the reason why you got there. You made a certain decision because you weren't ready for something, and it led you to where you are. So meaning that there is a lesson to learn. Ask God what that lesson is, what you need to do to get out of it, and do it. But don't ever have the mindset that you're stuck. You will get stuck if you're not doing what you're supposed to do in that transitional season. You'll get stuck, and cycles will repeat themselves. So don't get stuck. And if you're doing the right thing, remember that you're not stuck. So ask yourself, what habits could I be developing right now where I'm not where I want to be? And view this season more as a seed than necessarily a setback. Change your mindset and how you approach things, and it will be a lot more easier to get through this season and get to where you need to be and where God wants you to be. So with all that being said, I'm going to get up off of here. You guys have a great day or night.